done hitting a bucket of balls here at Frisco Lakes. Good day today. There was a guy hitting the ball next to me. I mean, I'm hitting the ball the best I've ever hit, far, alright? And straight, that's important. The guy next to me today, a pretty young guy, probably in his 30s. You know you're hitting the ball far when my balls go out of sight because it's night. But they're starting to come down or reach their peak. You know a guy's hitting a ball along. I was watching his balls. He was right next to me. You know he's hitting them a long way when they're still rising and they go out of sight. This guy was hitting the ball so far. I think he was hitting it 300 yards. And the ball still is such a pretty ball he hit. It's still rising. In other words, it's got a long way to go. And it's still going up. And it goes, and you can't see it anymore. My balls are, pretty much peaked out. And I'm hitting it 200, I think, with the 3 and the 2 straight. I have a nice shot too. But this dude, probably like the pros hit. Such a pretty ball that just goes straight and rises and keeps rising, and then you can't see it anymore. And straight. Beautiful swing. But it occurred to me, you're hitting it a long way. There's some Christmas lights. You're hitting it a long way when it's still going up and you lose sight of it. There's the range over there. You see the lights? It's cold too. It's in the 40s and people are out there. People putting Christmas lights up already here at Frisco Lakes. It's turned cold here the last few days. Real cold. We're going to the Cowboy game next week on Thanksgiving Day, our tradition. And we have good seats right near the field. And the problem is parking. Because the parking in the stadium sold out. So we got to park about a half a mile away. We don't mind it. It's a nice walk. We like to walk, and you go through all of the tailgaters and the people having fun, and we don't mind the walk, but the forecast is rain. Forecast is rain, which is not a big problem. We just take umbrellas. But it could have been in Texas. We have to be careful with that Thanksgiving game that we go to. This will be the second year in a row. Because if you can't park in the stadium, you got to park half a mile or 3/4 of a mile away. You could get a day where it's snowing or hail or really severe weather. I'd have to transfer my tickets to my wife and daughter's phone so they could go in. I think you can do that because everything's electronic. The tickets are all electronic and on your phone, Ticketmaster. So I was telling my wife I'd have to transfer look at Chick-fil-A. Look at the line. That's a line at Chick-fil-A. It's crazy. But I'd have to transfer the ticket, drop them off, and then go park and walk back myself. Come on, dude, let's go. People that lag, I just don't have a lot of patience for. So I'm gonna go home. Good hitting tonight, especially. Today was okay, tonight was good. And I had a good day at the gym. Talked to a guy, asked me about our church and what we believe. And we had a good talk. He just seemed to agree with everything. I was kind of surprised. Have to take a trip to California in a couple weeks. Take my brother some money. And that's about all she wrote. Go home and have an apple. Nice, red, delicious, cold apple. I always like apples in the winter for some reason. And do a little Bible study. Reading a lot about prophecy. Ellen White's Great Controversy is so deep, so profound. I think that's about it. Watermelon's too expensive right now. They really raised the prices at Tom Thumb, like 30%. It went from $5 to $7.50. Of course, it's not season anymore, so it's not even that good. I mean, you can still get lucky. Alrighty, I'm out.